Yep.
Gary, 2-2 draw and a topsy-turvy game for your friend and 50th in charge.
Yeah, for sort of 60 minutes we was doing okay. I thought we dominated the first half, played some all right stuff, but second half we let them come on to us a little bit. We give too many silly fouls away, and when you give silly fouls away and around your box, evidently you get punished at this level, and that's what happened. And then we've defended very poorly, haven't we, for a second goal. I think the lads probably beat 3-4 players in and around our box, which is obviously not good enough at any level. And then, very similar to last week and the other games we've drew at home. I think it's 8 we've played at home. No, 7 we've played at home now. I think we've drew 1, 2. I think we might drew 5 now. 1, 2, drew 5, lost 1. Drew 4, lost 1. And we're making it very difficult for ourselves. We're playing very nervously. We're playing a lot of nervous team, low on confidence, which is a little bit of a problem in itself. And that's another home draw, so that's another 2 points dropped.
How do you address the confidence problem?
Well, you have to keep working as hard as you can, don't you? You have to keep giving the players belief. We needed to score the first goal, which we did. Great strike by Metten. He showed his class in this game and the end of the last game. The jury was out on him and he ain't good enough, etc. Let's get rid of him, bring Zanzi back, whatever. But he showed his true class today with his finishes. If he gets chances, he'll score. We knew that. I knew that. People who've seen him play before should have known it. And today we did create the chances because we did play a different way. We tried to play 2 up top, but you see the flaws of that as well, because we was wide open as well. Certainly when the other team got on top of us. So it's disappointing. Can I answer that?
Hang it up.
So that's disappointing. We got to try and pluck a win from somewhere, Stratford next week, and get ourselves some confidence, and then try and gain some momentum. Because at the minute, that just every time something go against us, you just see the whole energy drain from the team, if you like. We've gone from playing some all right stuff, playing well first half, to for sort of 20 minutes second half looking like complete strangers until we go 2-1 down. Then we huff and puff and have a go and score a late goal again, and that's getting all too repetitive. The excuses or reasons are the same, and we've just got to address the situations.
Obviously your milestone today, from a personal point of view, it would have been nice to get 3 points, wouldn't it?
That's always nice to get 3 points. I couldn't care whether that was my first game or my 350th game. In the first game we lost 3-0, didn't we? Long Buckby, but I ain't interested in that. I'm interested in trying to get us up the league. I'm disappointed with the situation we're in. I have to take responsibility. I'm the manager of the football club. I sign the players. I bring the players in. Me and Gary do the coaching, the organising. We try and find the way to play. So we have to take responsibility for that. I know that. And results need to get better sooner rather than later. I ain't stupid enough to not know that either.
I mean, what are you going to do to sort of make the results get better? I mean, what can you do?
Well, we can, we won the lap, and the lad you want on a one-on-one chance is Lee Stevenson, isn't it? If he scores that, we go 2 in the lap. If buts, maybes. I'm not having a pop at Lee. He's a class act. He's a great player. We just need, we got the early goal. We needed. I felt, and I said at half time to the lads, we needed the second goal. I just felt that we needed the second goal. They was going to put a lot of balls in the box with the big lad. He's a handful. He's good at what he do. They get the ball into him. They get players round him, and they kept pushing and pushing and pushing. In the end, we bust, didn't we? And Pedro's made a great save. That's the disappointing thing. He's made a good save, and then we didn't even follow it up, and the lad's been able to slot it in. So that's a bit of human error by our part as well.
And the second goal obviously stemmed from the poor goal kick, hasn't it? What the lads picked up here, and then the other guys dribbled through.
I can remember the dribble through. That I didn't remember that was the goal kick. But one of Pedro's teammates has got to get him out of the mire there, isn't they? He's out here, and he's dribbled it round. I think Yongi twice, Gorgs, Quiggs, and I think whoever was at right back coming in to to defend it, and then he slotted it through the keeper's legs. You know, that's a great goal from their point of view, but that's a very poor one from our point of view. But you know, we just have to, you know, that's hard. You know, we've got a week off this week. That's probably come at a good time for us. We can get together. We'll get on the training pitch twice this week. We'll get together. You know, we'll try and work as hard as we can, or we will work as hard as we can to try and put things right, and then we'll go to Stratford next week and do our best to get a result, because you know, with each game that go by where we don't get a win and put a couple of wins together, whether we like it or not, we're, you know, the talk of the playoffs has got to be put on the back burner, and talk of getting ourselves, you know, out and around from the bottom four and start pushing up the league so we can you know, try and move ourselves up the table so we can perhaps play with a little bit more freedom.
You've touched on Metam. Obviously, we've seen glimpses of his clinical best today. I think an interview last week, he sort of made no secret the fact he would like a big man alongside him.
Yeah.
I mean, is that something you're trying to do?
Well, we're trying. Well, I think looking at the team today, we need not just a big lad, you know, up top, but we need one or two bigger men on the pitch, if you know what I mean. You know, we looked second in contact today. Certainly, sort of in the middle thirds. You know, they had big, strong lads, didn't they? And we, you know, when we move the ball around, and we can pass the ball, we don't look too bad. But when it comes to a fight, we're coming second far too often. And you know, Quiggs has got to play midfield, but at the minute he's having to play centre half because of the numbers. I could have put Ryan in there today, but you know, Danny needed a rest, and Ryan played centre half the other night. So, you know, we're trying everything we can. We're working as hard as we can, but we need to start producing one or two results, don't we?
And any news on Sean McWilliams? What's
next Saturday? Fingers crossed, all being well. He's going into full training this week. So, you know, if he comes through full training, then he'll be back with us next week. Steve will come on for that game today. That's obviously maybe a game. 90 minutes was probably too much for him, but I needed to keep him out on the pitch. Cloonan's got a knock, obviously. Ryan Fright's now come through 2 games, so he'll come on for them. So, you know, we ain't got any excuses. I'm not making excuses. You know, we've got near enough a full quota of players back now. And we need to start producing results, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheers.